Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Commanding General of America's First Corps and Joint Base Lewis-McChord, Lieutenant General Xavier T. Bronson, and the First Corps Command Sergeant Major Shane E. Pospisil, welcome to the delivery ceremony for the 17th Field Artillery Brigade Long Range Hypersonic Weapon System to Bravo Battery, 5th Battalion, 3rd Field Artillery. The Commanding General and 7th Field Artillery Brigade would like to welcome the following distinguished visitors to today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until the end. Lieutenant General L. Neil Thurgood, ceremony participant and Director of Hypersonics, Directed Energy, Space and Rapid Acquisition, Rapid Capabilities and Critical Technologies Office, otherwise known as RICTO, Headquarters, Department of the Army. Mr. Jim Bumgart, representing the Office of Governor Inslee. Mayor Don Anderson, City of Lakewood. Mr. Hisao Inogaki, Consul General of Japan in Seattle. And a warm welcome to all of our family members, general officers, soldiers, civilians, and industry partners in attendance today. Welcome. Before you is Bravo Battery, 5th Battalion, 3rd Field Artillery, commanded by Captain Austin Boroff. The battery first sergeant is First Sergeant Ty Wolf. Bravo Battery, 5th Battalion, 3rd Field Artillery proudly represents the 17th Field Artillery Brigade. The brigade's rich history began when constituted on July 31st, 1918, as an element of the 17th Thunderbolt Division at Camp Bowie, Texas. The unit was demobilized after World War I in February 1999 at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, seeing little action during the war. On October 12, 1936, Headquarters 17th Field Artillery Brigade was reconstituted and consolidated as Headquarters and Headquarters Battery 17th Field Artillery Brigade. In January 1943, the brigade was again activated at Fort Sill. In March 1944, the unit was reorganized and redesignated HHB 17th Corps Artillery. On June 6, 1944, HHB 7th Corps Artillery with Battery Bravo from 980th Field Artillery Battalion served as the initial amphibious landing on Utah Beach, commencing the Normandy invasion. The brigade would see subsequent action in northern France, Rhineland, Ardennes, and Central Europe before World War II's conclusion. In March 1978, the unit was again activated and redesignated as HHB 17th Field Artillery Brigade. On January 15, 1992, the Thunderbolt Brigade colors were transferred from Augsburg, Germany to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, as an enhanced CONUS contingency capability unit assigned to 3rd Armed Corps Artillery. The 17th Field Artillery Brigade deployed to Iraq in 2003 in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom I. The brigade returned to Baghdad, Iraq on September 5, 2005 in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom 05-07. In support of the Army campaign plan, the brigade transferred from a Field Artillery Brigade to a Fires Brigade, with the consolidation of its subordinate units from Forts Sill, Bragg, and Campbell to 1st Corps and Fort Lewis. In July of 2009, the brigade deployed for its 3rd time to Iraq in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom 09-11. In August 2014, the 1st Round Battalion, 5th Battalion, 3rd Field Artillery deployed to support CENTCOM Commander in a forward deployed mission to the Middle East. In January 2015, the brigade headquarters assumed its new mission as the 1st Corps Force Field Artillery Headquarters, with the mission to build, maintain, and employ combat-ready forces able to integrate, synchronize, and deliver fires in support of America's First Corps throughout the U.S. Indo-PACOM area of operations. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by Chaplain Major Myung Cho, the 17th Field Artillery Chaplain, and remain standing for the honors and the National Guard, or the National Anthem.
Please join me in prayer. God of thunder and God of might, we are truly humbled and honored for this new hypersonic weapon system entrusted to the finest soldiers in this formation by fellow citizens and these great nations. The Thunderbolt warriors will be much more capable and lethal with this spear and shield as they continue to fight for peace in this time of uncertainty. These weapons will be sharpened and refined day and night through the continuous dedication and selfless service of these soldiers and those who come after them. Bless us to be wise to use all the great opportunities to build a team strong in the time of peace and courageous to march forward in full of confidence and faith when called upon. Nothing ahead of us is stronger than the power from behind. Bless all those who constantly support and pray for these selfless warriors who are true blessings for our nation. Be with us and guide us. In your mighty holy name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The Army Rapid Capabilities and Critical Technologies Office, commonly known as RCTO, delivers experimental prototypes with residual combat capabilities to units of action. The RCTO focus areas evolve over time as the mission and threat conditions change and adapt. The RCTO receives its priorities from the Board of Directors, led by Secretary of the Army, and includes the Chief of Staff of the Army, Under Secretary of the Army, Vice Chief of Staff of the Army, Army Acquisition Executive, and the Commanding General of United States Army Forces Command. As part of the overall Army modernization strategy, the Secretary of the Army directed the RCTO to rapidly prototype hypersonics mid-range capabilities and directed energy while executing additional missions in areas such as counter-small unmanned aircraft systems, hybrid electric vehicle technologies, and other innovative capabilities. hypersonics are part of the Army's #1 modernization priority, long-range precision fires, and one of the highest priority modernization areas for the Department of Defense. The Army and Navy are partnering to execute hypersonic development through the use of common components and testing opportunities. The Army is prototyping a land-based long-range hypersonic weapon, or LRHW, to deliver residual combat capabilities and will be part of a long-range fire battalion in support of a multi-domain operation. The LRHW includes a common hypersonic glide body. The Army is using existing trucks, has modified existing trailers to build our new launchers, and is using an existing Army command and control system. Delivery of this equipment is the culmination of the efforts started a little over a year ago to deliver this capability to our soldiers. Ladies and gentlemen, please extend a warm welcome for Lieutenant General Xavier T. Brunson, Commanding General of America's First Corps and Joint Base Lewis-McChord.
There are a lot of words that I did not understand, General Thurgood, as he just spoke there, but I know that you're here and your remarks will follow mine. I'd like to give a round of applause again, not only to the band, but to the soldiers in the formation and to our great narrator who's had to juggle with quite a few difficult words and terms. So. Good afternoon and welcome to the entire team assembled here today. What a wonderful fall afternoon, minus rain, to celebrate the hard work and dedication of so many people to get an incredible capability to our soldiers. Lieutenant General Thurgood, Brigadier General Eisenhower, and to all our distinguished guests, thank you for coming out to this remarkable ceremony that is a key step in the modernization efforts of our Army and America's First Corps. Modernization is one of our Army's priorities and is a key effort to equip our forces with the latest technology so that we are in the best position to compete. Our Chief of Staff, General McConnell, has said often, strategic counterfire and hypersonic weapons is hugely important for our Army, and this that you see before you today is proof positive of that fact. There's no doubt in my mind that this capability will make us better. I'm really looking forward to seeing our great soldiers continue to train and give us feedback on this equipment. I want to express my gratitude and special thanks to Lieutenant General Thurgood, to the RHW team. I know that there's been an incredible amount of work that's come from you all to get us to this point today. And I would like to also thank these soldiers for being part of this soldier-centered design. And I know that there's been over 500 hours of interaction, some of which are probably being counted today by me being up here talking, that you've had to go through to get us to this point. I've discussed with Colonel Tom Murphy about his efforts to create a culture of innovation within the 17th Field Artillery Brigade, and the efforts of RHW are fully supportive of that mindset. We look forward to you warfighters continuing to do your jobs. We look forward to continuing this relationship as we move forward. God bless you and yours. Courage.
Our next guest speaker is Lieutenant General L. Neil Thurgood, Director of Hypersonics, Directed Energy, Space and Rapid Acquisition, Rapid Capabilities and Critical Technologies Office, United States Army.
I'm glad you brought that back. That's got my remarks in it. It's super. Well, listen, it's super great to be here today. Xavier, thanks for letting us come up here today. 3 stars look great. Congratulations on your promotion. Super job. To Captain Boroff in the unit, you guys look super. It wasn't maybe a few more than 30 years ago. I was up here doing some training as a young enlisted soldier, and just want to compliment you on your command. And the soldiers look great. And the band, thank you for being here today. You guys sound great. Thank you. For our distinguished guests and partners from across the Army, the Department of Defense, Bravo Battery, the Corps Commander, the Sergeant Major, and our great enlisted leaders, the great industry partners, our national partners, and our allies and nation partners. Thank you for support and welcome today. I'm honored to join this momentum occasion. I want to extend my sincere appreciation to the team. And when I say the team, I mean the soldiers who helped design this weapon that the commander just talked about, the industry partners who helped design this weapon, and the RHWW team who led that effort throughout the last 24 months. It's truly an amazing feat. As we celebrate this critical milestone in delivering a hypersonic equipment to our force, I would ask you to stop and take a second to recognize the significance of this day. Today marks the 1st Battalion, a first for our Army, and the first for our nation to introduce this weapon to the battle space. It's not very often that the nation points its finger at you directly and asks you for a very specific outcome. And that outcome is measured by what we do together, by what we deliver, and by the timeline in which we deliver it. The last time something like this was completed at this level and at this speed was the space race in the 1950s. Delivering a prototype hypersonic weapon is driven by the same level of importance. Today's ceremony marks the completion of delivering all the ground equipment to the Army's first hypersonic battery, part of our nation's Long Range Fires Battalion. To all those who played a part in helping us get here thus far, I say thank you. However, our mission is not over. Now we must begin the detailed task of training. We must begin the detailed task of developing the tactics, techniques, and procedures to use this weapon system in the battle space. What we do today will change the future of our outcome of our nation tomorrow. To Bravo with the Dark Eagle battery, know that we're here to support you. Each of us are proud of you. We're proud of your work. We're proud that you raised your right hand and dedicated your time and your effort and your profession to this great nation that we live in. Our nation is undergoing a significant change and a modernization, a transformation, if you would. And we have a unique opportunity to play a key role in this monumental effort. The innovation that was mentioned by the commander, this is happening in our Joint Hypersonics program. You've seen it, you are part of it, you helped design it. Thank you for raising your hand. The task of training began when we received over 30 trucks of equipment. The hard work that you've already put in place has not gone unnoticed. And even before you had the equipment in hand, your soldier center design touch points, and Xavier, we'll give you credit today for being part of that design touch point. Whether it's by virtual means or in the factories of our nations, you were a key player. In so doing, and building this weapon, we must recognize that our past is not our future. We are writing the future for tomorrow today. With the complex challenges on the horizon, the Army and our partner organizations remain together and working on an accelerated timeline to create multiple dilemmas for our enemies by developing new ways to fight and new ways to win our nation's wars. This capability will help fulfill that need. If we look at what our adversaries are doing, we must press forward. We must press harder. We cannot let one day slip. We are here today because our nation asked us to do something different, and today's ceremony demonstrates that you answered the call. On the 14th of February 2019, the Secretary of the Army called me in his office and gave me a very clear mission. It was simple. The words were exactly clear. Deliver an offensive hypersonic weapon. What are your questions? This task is ours and ours to do, and there is no other. In so doing, we set the conditions for our Navy partners to fill their capability. These two systems provide the nation with a land and sea dominance in this domain. You've already demonstrated the C-17 mobile, it's road mobile. These are complete tasks that are checked off and done. The next is training. In the next 90 days, we'll no longer be using PowerPoint to train, we'll be using the equipment that you'll take to combat. At the end of the day, this is about giving our soldiers the best equipment that we can resource as a nation. That best equipment is called the Long Range Hypersonic Weapon. It provides a greater opportunity for success. And success on the battlefield means the opportunity for us to be home with our families and our loved ones. So on behalf of the Chief of Staff of our Army, General McConville, and our Secretary of the Army, Secretary Wormuth, on behalf of the Rapid Capabilities and Critical Technologies Office, please accept my deepest congratulations on this special day. I'm delighted to be part of this ceremony to celebrate this achievement with you and to the Dark Eagle Battery. Know you are ready to answer this important call on behalf of a grateful nation. Army strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Army song. The words to the song are located on the back of your program. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance today. This concludes today's ceremony.